Hey everyone, Jet Pro here. It's been a long time since I did videos and been active on any of my social media platforms, but this is kind of going to be a longer unboxing today. I got 10 models to show you. My last video was 5 years ago with my Chicago O'Hare 104 airport. I have another airport project in mind. I'm not going to announce exactly what it is yet, just because I'm planning to have that all out and ready in summer of 23. So it's still a while away. So I'll announce that maybe, I don't know, spring of 23. Yeah, there are many reasons I haven't been active. Also slimmed down the collection, but yeah, we're gonna be adding more models to the collection. Most of these are gonna be for a project that you're about to see. Yeah, let's just get into the unboxing. I got this from Easy Toys. They actually sent me a wrong model. They sent me the wrong one and they didn't send me the one I actually ordered. So I'll explain which one that is once we get to it. And then they're sending me the other one for free with I don't have to pay for shipping, which is good. So yeah, let's get into the first model. So this unboxing will consist of both Phoenix and Gemini jets. In this order, I got both of those. As if you know my stuff from previously, I also like to do big airports like I did with O'Hare, but I also like to do different stuff just to I like having different stuff than the norm that everyone else posts and just unique airports. Like I did Sao Paulo, I don't even know how long that was, like 8 or 10 years ago. That was really fun. I know you guys like that one a lot. That one doesn't exist sadly anymore. I did Kahului. That was unique too with the how it looked and having the old island vibes, you know, the Hawaiian Airlines, custom island air, and that was cool. So that's a little hint for the project I'm doing. It's going to be a little different. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to say what it is yet, but yeah, without further ado, let's get in the first model. So first we got this Phoenix Models Mahan Air A340-300. If you don't know what Mahan Air is, they don't fly to North America, obviously, but they do fly to Europe. As you can see on the Phoenix Models put on the shirt as to which year this is, but a route map that Mahan Air had. I would assume it's recent since this is released only a couple months ago. Mahan Air is based in Tehran, Iran. They fly a bunch of really neat planes you don't see anymore, such as A340-300, A340-600, or at least you don't see very often. A310s, and they might fly the A300 still. I'm not exactly sure. I had that model, but I have no idea where it went. Notice it's a beautiful model. We also got the Iranian flag right at the left of the front door. Nice antennas, Mahan Air titles, A340-300. Nice inclusion of the internet box, which I did not know Mahan Air had. Mahan Air, they have a lot of old equipment. Airlines based in Iran, like I said, so sanctions and so on and so forth. Has them with a pretty old fleet, so it's kind of interesting to see. Further down the aircraft, I'm not exactly sure what that says in Arabic. My assumption would be Mahan Air, but it might be something else. We got 2 more antennas on the back. Echo Papa Mike Tango, and then the wish I knew what that symbol meant, but yeah, Mahan Air tail, nice little dark green with the white. It's a really nice model by Phoenix Models. It's interesting, when I started collecting, you know, over 10 years ago, getting A340s, I always liked A340s. But having an A340 didn't feel so unique, but now it is, because just many carriers just got rid of them, especially after COVID in 2020 when all the airlines expedited retirement of their fleet. But yeah, rolling landing gear, like I think pretty much all Phoenix models nowadays. Yeah, it's a really nice model by Phoenix. On to our next aircraft, we have the Uzbekistan 787-8. I got it for a really good price. I think it was 43% off. It was on sale, I'm not sure why. It's a really nice model. I used to have the 767-300 Uzbekistan. When I was gonna make my London Heathrow airport, it was gonna be, man, that was gonna be such a neat airport. I had pretty much all the international carriers covered, like 30 British Airways planes. But yeah, that project fell through, unfortunately. So that was an Aero Classics, which was nice. But yeah, we got the 787 right here. We got the colors of the Uzbekistan flag on the front of the box. Got the red, the the green, the white, and the blue. I'm not sure if yellow's on the flag. I assume it is, given that it's on the logo and the box and on the aircraft itself. You know, typical written stuff on the back of Phoenix boxes. I really like Phoenix boxes. I like how unique they are. You know, a Gemini box is just plain blue. You know, if you get some of the carriers have their own colors, like FedEx, Emirates, Hawaiian, but 95% of them are just blue. So I like that a lot about Phoenix and NG. They just have a nice design to their boxes. It shows that they actually put in a little more effort. So registration on this bird is Uniform Kilo 78701. Just a beautiful model. It's nice having models with just nice, bright, vibrant colors. Let's take this one out of the box. Yeah, this is a really nice model. So there it is, the Uzbekistan 787-8. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous model. I see a lot of people give crap to Phoenix models for their 787 molds, but I think it looks good. I mean, I've had over 500 models in my collection, probably 700, probably closer to that. And I've always liked their 787s. A lot of people say stuff about the wing flex, but I mean, I'd rather just have a really nice quality feeling plane with just a little slight issue. I mean, I don't really notice the issue that much. I think everyone's going to notice something different to say about models, but all in all, I think it's a fabulous model. Got the Uzbekistan logo on the engines. Man, those engines just look great. I love how just reflected they look with that paint and nice bright blue. It's just a really gorgeous model. And we got the Uzbekistan titles in the front, along with green and that beautiful sky blue that kind of goes across the engines and the top of the aircraft. We got the gray cockpit. I've seen people say, here's another thing, you find stuff all the time about these models. People say that they're, like I know on some of the Gemini 788s, they're black or even like a brown. I'm not sure if that's to represent sun reflecting off the windows, but yeah, this one's gray. We got the L1, L2 doors. Beautiful wing flex on the 787. Then further down with the aircraft, we got the 787 titles, Dreamliner, and then our registration, Uniform Kilo 78701. And then we got that beautiful sky blue tail with the Uzbekistan flag. And yeah, it's nice seeing a plane with just such beautiful, vibrant colors. The colors, the light blue, the white, the green, they represent different things. They represent peace, purity, water, and sky. That's what the flag represents for Uzbekistan. So yeah, it's a really beautiful plane. I'm not sure if they fly anywhere in Europe. I think they do. I think they go to Frankfurt and Heathrow, because that would make sense as to why I had Uzbekistan before for Heathrow. But yeah, it's just really just a gorgeous plane. I like the we got the lime green paint on the bottom, and we got the reg. And then we got the reg on the bottom of the left wing. Yeah, here we go. Overview of the Uzbekistan 787-8. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous model. I really, really like this one. Super pleased with it, especially since I got it on sale. Includes antennas, I think a small Wi-Fi box right there. And then 2 other antennas back there. Just a gorgeous model. I'm a big Phoenix models fan. This is definitely up there on my list. Onto the third model, we got another Dreamliner, but this one a -9 variant of the Egyptair 787-9. This one just came out a couple weeks ago. Got the colors on the box representing, you know, the Egyptair color scheme. Limited edition. Sierra Uniform Golf Echo Romeo registration. Yeah, let's just pop open this one. I was gonna get the 777-300 as well. But there's other models that I wanted instead, and I'm just kind of taking a risk that that one doesn't sell out because Egyptair planes get a little expensive on the aftermarket on eBay. Yeah, this one's just another gorgeous model. Even it's just mostly white, but it's just fantastic. We'll start off, we got the gray cockpit windows again. Looks like a darker gray compared to the Uzbekistan 788. Star Alliance logo, Egyptair is a Star Alliance member. Golf Echo Romeo on the nose piece for the nose gear. L1, L2 doors. That beautiful blue. I wish I knew exactly what this bird was. I'm sure just a little research I could find it out. But yeah, I really like the Egyptair logo. It's very Egyptian looking. I know it's weird to say, but it looks really nice. And this one's no exception on the 787. We got Egyptair right over the wings there. I would assume that, again, I'm not sure what that means, like the Mahan airplane, but I'm guessing that's just Egyptair on the left engine 1. We got antennas, our Wi-Fi box, Dreamliner, www.egyptair.com, Egyptian flag. And we got Sierra Uniform Golf Echo Romeo registration right there, below the tail behind L4 door. And then we got that beautiful Egyptair tail. I really like that Egyptair tail. Like I said, I think it just really gets that Egyptian look down. I think it's pretty cool. Again, rolling gear, obviously this one, it's gonna have rolling gear. Just a nice looking aircraft. It's got that new look to it too. Just like, you know, this just has that new design look with the, that updated look with the nice, white wings. It just looks really nice. We got our engines there. They look very nice. Yeah, I think this is another win for Phoenix, another very nice model. Like I said, I'm probably gonna end up getting it sometime. I really want the 777-300 in the collection, but yeah, this is just a really nice looking model. Egyptair has a nice livery, I think, on their heavies. So yeah, this are Phoenix models, Egyptair 787-9, and we'll get on to the next model. Can't believe I missed this, but before we get on to the next model, it's got the nice inclusion of the Egyptair titles on the bottom of the plane. That became kind of a trend, like, I don't know, 8 years ago. I think Delta started it, and then, at least in the US, and then a bunch of airlines just started putting either their logo or airline titles on the bottom of the aircraft. But yeah, we got the Egyptair titles on the bottom of the plane, and then the reg on the bottom of the left wing. Very nice model. So we will now get into our Gemini Jets segment of this unboxing. Those 3 were the only Phoenix models I got in this shipment. This is my first interactive series. I'm sure you've seen plenty of other ones on YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this is like. You got the UPS 747-8F freighter. Like I was saying before, I like when Gemini, you get those different from all the other boxes where you get, like I said, that some of the carriers have their own color scheme packages. UPS with being one of those. Then we got the aircraft on the back, computer generated image with the all the doors open and stuff, all the cargo doors. This 2021 release, interactive series is a very recently new product line from Gemini, and yeah, let's hope they didn't. I'm hoping they didn't cheap out on anything. I'm hoping this is a very, very nice model. Got the aircraft details right here. Same old Gemini stuff. And then the our 748 right there. And here we go. Here's the interactive series UPS 747-8 freighter. I'm so excited for this model, and it's a beautiful looking model, but just a little disappointed. Just, it's got that, you know, it's just, I can go on and on about Gemini just cheaping out, but they're raising their prices and their models are just getting just cheap quality. I was struggling with the aft, I believe that's the aft cargo door. It just, the piece wouldn't stay in. I've been trying, just couldn't get it in. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I'll show you the model with the doors closed configuration. We got the worldwide services titles on the front of the aircraft. 3 windows in the upper deck. Got the, what's the registration on this plane? November 608 Uniform Papa. Got the 608 down there on the, let me switch sides, on the gear right over there. Our nose gear, or our nose cargo door right here. Some nice attention to details. I like that. I like that a lot. Gemini does have a nice 747 mold. I do like it a lot, and the Dash 8 is no exception. We got 2 of the 4 engines right here, and then the nice brown yellow UPS colors going down the tail, and the November 608 Uniform Papa on the registration near the tail. And we have one of our doors here. I forgot what the technical name of this cargo door is. We got one of them here. One of the things I was concerned about with the interactive series, and I understand I can't get rid of this completely, is if I want to display this with the doors closed, I don't want a huge gouge showing that the doors can open. I want it to look somewhat subtle. It's not terrible. It's actually pretty good. I like this one. This one looks good. This one you can kind of tell a little bit. You can see it kind of dips down there just a tad, but minor things. We'll switch over to the other side now, which is just, it's a nice solid model. It's got the nice antennas too. I think the interactive series is a, see right there, maybe I shouldn't have held that so hard, but just the pieces could fit on a little nicer, I think. You can already see as I'm moving it, this piece is starting to pop out. They need to make these pieces just go in a little bit, especially with the price of models nowadays. Over here we got the front cargo door piece, and then I might have even swapped up aft and front. But I'll try again after the video. Hopefully that's the case. Got a exit door up here. Antenna right there. Nice inclusion. The antenna is another antenna. Model does include rolling gear. If you've had a 748 before, I think any 747 now by Gemini, they all have rolling gear. And then the UPS colors, which I think they did a really nice job on, the UPS colors for this aircraft. And yeah, we got the back door right there. I just can't get the piece in the stay. And I forgot how much this is retail. Most websites you order from, they don't charge you retail. They charge you a little bit off of what Gemini would charge you from their website. But nonetheless, it's still expensive. It's just a little disappointing. So I think they really need to fix that on the interactive series. I have seen people have some of these interactive series models and they have to shave down parts of it, which that's just completely unacceptable. That's just another part of the long story of Gemini's poor quality, them cheaping out. They still have very nice planes, don't get me wrong, but I have another model and I'll explain this even further in a different area where they kind of were cheaping out of like 8 years ago, and yeah, it's just disappointing. But I don't know, I really like this model a lot. I'm probably giving it too much negative commentary, but it's a really nice model. The interactive series thing is cool. I will switch out the doors now and give you a look. And there you go, 747-8 and the doors open configuration. Putting these pieces in, they definitely fit a lot more solidly, especially, not even especially, pretty much all the doors fit solidly in the open position. And maybe I just have a fluke model with the closed position doors, but I just couldn't get those to stay in well. Then we got our nose gear open up here. I keep saying nose gear. Got our nose cargo door open up here. Let me spin that around for you. Got the we got the UPS titles over there. It's a hollow model inside, I believe, or at least by the front here it is. We got the front cargo door open right there. I think that looks really cool. This could be really neat with having ground service equipment up there and at your cargo section at your airport. I think that would look super cool. And then we got our back cargo door right here. It's a very nice model. I'm gonna try again right now, just so I don't give you guys the wrong impression of the model. But yeah, those pieces were very loose before. They wouldn't even stay in. But other than that, so far, this is an excellent model. Gemini has a really nice 747 mold. And yeah, let me try putting those doors in the closed configuration again. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. And yeah, guys, unfortunately I tried again. I can't get this back cargo door to stay on. Really disappointing. Yeah, I've seen other reviews online, never saw anyone have this problem. You can see it's now it's barely staying in. I tried changing them too. They fit, but you can just see gaps in the bottom. So I think this is the correct position. But I mean, nice model, but yeah, that's really disappointing and really does not make me want to get another interactive series model. So yeah, that's the UPS 747-8. Yeah, let's get on to the next model. Our next model here is the Emirates A380-800 in the 50th anniversary livery. Emirates operates, I'm not sure how many, but this isn't a special livery to this specific registration. They have multiples of these, just like with the Expo liveries. If you've seen the orange, green, and blue Expos, those were on many aircraft. This one goes on those same lines. Another different looking box compared to your typical Gemini box. And this one's a little different to the typical Emirates, or at least the current Emirates line in the last few years. This one's got a nice gold tint, kind of to complement the 50th year titles on the aircraft. We got our 50 years, year of the 50th right there, Emirates. Here's aircraft on the back. I really like how those titles look on the plane, especially on the A380. It's just the big bird look nice on it. Gemini has a very nice A380 mold. Phoenix, I think Phoenix is good. It's weird, if you've ever had a Phoenix A380, you'll know how it weighs, like it weighs the same amount as like a 737. It's really, really weird. It feels like it's hollow. Again, like I said before, the different plane, people point out things they don't like about the Phoenix mold. There might be some minor things. I haven't looked at mine exactly yet with what people said. But all in all, I mean, it's still a nice aircraft. So let's get started at the front of the aircraft. We got, this is a really, really beautiful model. 50 years right there. And then this says United Arab of Emirates. That's the country Emirates is from, if you're not aware of that. And then right here we got the little badge for the year of the 50th, along with 50 years. We got Victor Golf right there for the end of the reg on this plane. Alpha 6 Echo Victor Golf. Nice Gemini's, nice nose on the aircraft. Airbus A380-800 right there. More attention to detail there. L1 door, L2 door. A380s have so many doors. 2, 4 on the bottom, 3 on the top. So we got 14 total. If I did that right. We got the Emirates logo on our engines. It's kind of cool. Only 2 out of the 4 engines have reversers in the A380s. I'm not sure about the 747s. I haven't paid attention to that. I'm not sure they go along those same lines, but yeah, A380s only have 2 reversers out of the 4 available engines. We got the Arabic titles going farther down the aircraft all along it. As you can imagine this in real life, it'd be really cool. These huge titles on just the biggest passenger aircraft. And then we got our Emirates colors going up the tail. Really beautiful looking plane. It's got that oily feel that I want to get that in some of my Geminis. I haven't gotten that in any other aircraft producer, but always Geminis get this oily feel in some of them. It makes me really nervous not to, that I'm gonna drop it. And then back here we got the Alpha 6 Echo Victor Golf registration on the bottom. Yeah, go to the other side. We got some antennas up top. There's no Wi-Fi box on this model. It's just a really nice looking model. I really like it. The same as the other side, except in English instead of Arabic. United Arab Emirates, 50 years. Yeah, it's a really nice looking plane. I'm not sure how. I'm assuming they'll keep this around until. I'm trying to think when they brought these out. I think they brought these out in May. I want to say sometime spring, the 50 years anniversary. So I'm sure they'll go until next May if that's when they came out, and then they'll start repainting them. Like right now, Expo ended. I don't remember when Expo ended, but it ended months and months ago. And there's still plenty of Expo planes still kind of flying around with the badge or with the badge up front, or with the that blue Emirates plane, A380. There's still all 3 of those are still flying around. Like all the other Emirates, all the other Emirates models got the Emirates titles down here on the bottom. Emirates logo. And then on the, don't want to call these winglets, but I'm blanking out again on the technical name for it. We got the Emirates logos on the edge, which is a really nice. It's very nice that Gemini included that in the model and didn't skimp out on little details like they've been known to do recently, which is so disappointing. But this is a nice mold. Gemini, I think Gemini has really nice heavy molds. I think Phoenix has better 777-300 molds, but I really like a lot of Gemini's molds for their heavies. Narrow bodies, they're good, but there's some issues with some of them. Yeah, let's get on to the next model. Next up, we got our 50th anniversary best up on the 777-300ER. Don't go into the box in too much detail. Same as the A380 box, just for the 333. Oops. 50th anniversary, or the 50th. Yeah, let's pop this one open. So here we go. This is another really nice model. I love the 50-year United Arab Emirates titles just stretched along the plane. I bet that looks really cool in person. Reg on this aircraft is Alpha 6 Echo Golf Delta. Got the 50 titles up here. And the United Arab Emirates titles along the fuselage. Beginning of the aircraft, we got an antenna, Wi-Fi box, and 2 more antennas to right down the end of the fuselage. It's a really nice looking model. There's one exception. It's a review, so we're gonna show you pros and cons about each model. But I don't understand the negative. I'll show you later on once I get to that section. Boeing 777-300ER titles underneath the cockpit windows. What did I say the reg was? I believe that's Golf Delta. That was at Golf Echo. Huh. It does look like Golf Echo in here. Which should mean they flipped. Oh, that would be another Gemini screw up. It looks like Golf Echo to me. Unless that's what is on the real plane, but that makes no sense if the reg is A6 EGD. It doesn't make any sense. What's it say on this side? Golf Echo. Maybe that's correct, but yeah, it's kind of weird that it says that. What's the reg on the box is incorrect. Okay, my bad. The reg, okay, it is a Gemini mess up. The reg on the plane is A6 EGE Alpha 6 Echo Golf Echo. So if you're gonna go by that, the reg is correct on the nose gear pieces. On this side, same thing. But as you can see on the box, it is A6 EGD. So Gemini messed up on that on the package. Again, I could go on a long tangent about Gemini with these. They just look over little things. They don't really perfect them. Raising the prices and just sloppy errors. Really disappointing. The model itself is very nice. We got our over exit doors up here. Over exit door markings, I should say. Emirates logo right there in the engine. Same on the other side. Rolling gear. I prefer the rolling gear on Phoenix. I think Gemini's is a little plasticky. Maybe these aren't rolling gear. I thought they were. They might not be actually. No, they're not actually rolling gear. Unless mine are stiff. But I thought 333s had it on Gemini's mold. These don't seem to be rolling. That's another reason why I like the Phoenix mold a little better. Emirates titles on the tails. I know it seems like I'm complaining about these models a lot, but all in all, this is a very, very nice model. United Arab Emirates 50 down fuselage. It's a really nice looking plane. Here's the one thing I don't understand. This model came out really recently, and then Emirates titles on the bottom, of course. You can see it. They got that, snap-on mold. Something it's just really dislike about Gemini. Some Gemini models. Though the really old ones, of course, that's fine. But like when Phoenix and NG and some other companies too, they don't create models with these huge gouges because it's just it's cheaper for them just to have a, you know, it's snap-on mold like that. I'm not sure why it's on this model. There's other 777-300s which you'll see in this unboxing. They don't have that. They have like a Phoenix looking one where they go into the sides of the fuselage. So I'm not sure why they resorted to an old mold on it. Again, you know, you can call it a minor thing, somewhat of a minor thing. I don't like that look on the Gemini molds. Got our engines right there, GE90s. But all in all, it's a really nice aircraft. Just a couple issues. That issue with the box, and just that mold issue. But it's a really nice plane. We'll hop on to the next one. Next up, we got another Emirates 777-300ER here, normal livery. Red box instead of gold because, you know, regular livery, red box. 50th anniversary titles, gold box. Same thing as the old one, or not the old one, as the other one, just red. 777-300ER, specifications, aircraft. Yeah, open this one up. And I will show you on this one how it does, the mold is different on it. It doesn't have that little snap-on float mold that Gemini used on the 50th anniversary one. Here is the model. As you can see right away, it doesn't have that little snap-on section. So I'm not sure why that one has it, and it also has rolling gear. So it's very interesting as to why the 50th one doesn't have that on it. I'm not sure why it has the old mold. But this is Alpha 6 Echo November Delta. They got that correct on the box. We'll see about if that correlates with the aircraft itself. Got November Delta nose gear. That looks correct. 777-300ER right there. L1 doors. Emirates. Emirates.com. Emirates in Arabic, I assume. Antenna. Wi-Fi box. Emirates logo on the engine on the beautiful GE90s. Such beautiful big engines. Just some massive, massive engines. I actually got close to some of them at the airplane graveyard. Sure, I'm massive in person, especially when you walk up right next to them. It's really just a neat experience. Over wing door, L3, L4, L5. Little markings, 2 more antennas towards the end of the aircraft. Alpha 6, Echo November Delta Reg. Then the Emirates colors going along the tail. Over wing exit markings. Let me focus that up for you guys. Over wing exit markings. I got an American 777-300 once by Gemini, where this was missing. You might be able to see it in some of my older videos, but I got 2 of the same release, and one, it wasn't like the whole release was messed up, just one aircraft was. So that was really weird. Emirates, Emirates.com, same thing as the other side. Very simple, but very classy, and I think it's a beautiful looking livery that Emirates has. And yeah, it pretty much sums up this aircraft. It's simple. You guys are all familiar with Emirates, Emirates livery. We got, let me see, 3 miles left. And yeah, let's hop into the next one. Up next, we got another Emirates 777-300ER. This one's same as the last one, except it's got the flaps down configuration. Something new again from Gemini, and I see some of the other companies are following suit, so I assume they share the same molds. A really kind of cool feature they added to some aircraft. I hope it spreads to more. I think it's pretty neat. The only downside is if you have like an airline that doesn't fly to your airport very much, you're either going to always have to have it not in the airport update, or you're going to always have to have it in the same position, like on takeoff or on landing, or coming off the runway or something like that. But yeah, yeah, it's a nice thing that Gemini's branching out into. I don't really need to show the box much. You know, same stuff as the last one. You won't see the box I'm showing you right now. Only difference is the flaps down badge. I think this plane came out last month as well, along with that Egyptair 79. Yeah, this is just another gorgeous aircraft. Really, really nice batch of these models I'm showing you guys. Yeah, another really nice one. This one does have rolling gear. It's just that 50th one that doesn't. And yeah, here is the model, Alpha 6, Echo November Delta, same reg, but the flaps down config. It would almost be cool if they did different reg so you didn't get the same plane, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's a very, very minor issue. Emirates in Arabic, I believe. Emirates.com. 777-300ER, November Delta. Emirates logo on the GE90s. You can see we got the flaps down. Just looks really, really nice. I really, really like it. It'd be hard to do these in like a takeoff config. On like the 787 one, I think you could get away with it. But when it's so dramatic on the 747 or the 777s, you can't really have this in a takeoff position in an airport update. It's got to be landing or just coming out the runway from landing. Yeah, that looks really nice. Super, super nice from Gemini. And I can see it right there as well. I'll give you a little zoomed out shot right there. And yes, with the flaps out. I'll go over everything again and quickly. It's the same as the other one. This unboxing's already getting a little long. 2 antennas towards the back. Got our Wi-Fi box, and we got the another antenna up front. Got that greasy feel like that I was talking about before. Yeah, it's a nice model. It's a nice model. I recommend if you're on the edge about a flaps down position aircraft, I definitely recommend it. I have 2 of them, and they're both spectacular. And yeah, we'll get into the next 2 aircraft. Next 2 are actually there's something new I'm kind of trying to get into for my overall collection. These are the first 2 for it. I have one on the way because they messed up one. Easy Toys messed up one of these. Other than messed up one first, they let me keep a heavy discount. Right here, Luftwaffe Lockheed C-130J. Wasn't supposed to get this one. I was supposed to get the Luftwaffe A400M Airbus. They're sending me that one in another order. I think, yeah, actually I have 2, including that one, I have another Gemini Max on the way. Kind of creating a little military part of my collection. It'd be kind of cool. Another thing, it's kind of funny, I did a bunch of Geminis, but none of them have the normal box. This is a normal Gemini Max box. I really like how it looks. I think it's cool. Yeah, they all have that, but I think it just really it gives that military feel, military look. I really like it. And knowing Gemini, they can easily just get rid of that and just have a plain gray background for cheapening how much they spend, because, you know, Gemini for you. But I'm glad they didn't do that. I'm glad I still include that little industrial metal looking look on the Gemini Max. Yeah, Lockheed C-130J 30. And we got the aircraft with the refueling stick, I believe that is. As a computer animated image. This was what was this, 2022 release. I think this just came out last month too. I got a lot of last month's releases from Phoenix and Gemini. Yeah, I'm gonna be mostly getting Luftwaffe and U.S. Air Force aircraft, and then also I kind of get a bunch of C-130s. I really, really like C-130s, so Coast Guard's definitely on the top of my list. That one's super hard to get. I saw Waffle Collectibles added it a couple weeks ago, but sold out like that. So yeah, I'm hunting around for that one. I really, really want that one. I think that one's from like 2000, early 2000s. Yeah, the C-130 is one of my favorite aircraft. I think it just looks super nice, especially looking like a bigger plane with propellers. It's pretty neat. It's very different from what you usually see. And here it is, Luftwaffe C-130J, the Air model I got. But nonetheless, a really nice model, and I decided to keep it at that heavy discount. I like C-130s, like I said, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep it. Especially since I want to get C-130s and Luftwaffe planes, so I'm like, it works. Nice propellers right there. Gemini did a really nice job. They have a nice C-130 mold. We got the refueling boom up there towards the nose of the aircraft. Then the black tip, which I believe they keep the radar equipment and other related equipment within that black region of the nose. The low aircraft to the ground. That's that typical C-130 look. That's not an error or anything with the mold. Then you got the, I believe it's just the Luftwaffe logo. Not logo, but like, I guess logo. I'm not familiar with the Luftwaffe very much. I just know basics about them. German flag up in the top. It's just your typical army dark gray, but I think that's still nice. It's not like a boring model at all. I like that military dark gray look. It just looks very industrial and metal. It just looks pretty cool. Looking towards the front of the aircraft, you can see those nice propellers. Did a really nice job with the little yellow edges on them. They look really nice. Lots of little details on this plane. It's a really solid plane. No plasticky pieces on it, except assume this actually might. I'm pretty sure it's plastic. The refueling boom, but that's something a little. And then obviously I think the propellers are too. But I'm talking about the body of the plane. Doesn't have any plastic pieces. Yeah, it's just the C-130J in the Luftwaffe livery. Got our main gear. This door might open in the back. I'm not gonna try it because I don't want to break it. But it's a really nice model. I do like it. Nice addition to my military collection for 1-400, which I'm trying to start. And without further ado, we'll hop into the next model. Before we unbox the last model, if you made it this far and you watched the whole video, I'd like to thank you and show some support by hitting that subscribe button and leaving a like. Just helps out those algorithms. I know everyone says it, but it does help. And yeah, let's get into the last model. Gemini Max, 1-400 scale, Boeing B-52. It's a unique looking model. I think it'd be a cool addition to the military portion of the collection. But yeah, again, like I said before about the whole Gemini cheaping out on stuff, this one is definitely one of those models that shows them cheaping out, and I'll show you that in a second. It's a nice looking plane, but yeah, I'll get into it. So in the front here we got 0034, part of the registration of this plane. Full registration is 60-0034. Really nice detail on the cockpit there. Really nice detail actually. You got that staggered looking gear. You can kind of see this one's closer to the front. And then this one's a little farther back. It's the same thing except it's flipped farther down the fuselage towards those rear gear. Nice engine look. I wish they were, you know, painted or something. Gemini likes to skip that because it's cheaper for them. I like the, like I said, I like the look of the B-52. It's a really unique looking aircraft. But here's one of the issues. Again, you can see that staggered look. One of the issues are these end of the wing gear. They're just plastic pieces. They're not like a nice gear piece. It's just one solid plastic piece. I think that's kind of cheap. They could have just made it, especially this thing was $50. They could have put a real, rubber gear there. I can't tell. I think this is rolling. Yeah, it is. They could have made that rolling too, but you know, it's easier for them just to put these little plastic pieces in. Same thing on that side, just a solid plastic piece. Here's my big issue with this plane that makes me just not recommend it to anybody. When you get to the back, I'm not sure if you can hear that. This whole tail section pretty much it's plastic. It's all plastic, which is just just uncalled for. It's really stupid that they charge $50 for a plane and then they, while raising prices, they substitute material for cheap plastic. You know, this isn't a Skymarks model. This isn't some junk you get at a store for $10. I mean, it's a $50 model. Let's not make main pieces of the aircraft plastic. Let's not make any of the parts plastic, but especially not huge portions like that. It's the same thing they did with the 737. I got an American 737, and I think it was when they introduced antennas so they're mold. But it's the same areas. The tail, it's the whole tail section here and there. Plastic pieces. I just think that's uncalled for. Nonetheless, it's a cool looking model. It's still kind of neat to have in the military collection, but it looks cool. But once you get closer down to detail, it's not worth it for $50. Go get a different plane. If you're gonna spend $50 on a plane, don't get this one unless you just want this one so bad for some reason. But I wouldn't recommend it. 2021 release, so yeah, makes sense. Newer stuff, worse quality, but yeah, that's the last plane. I'll try to do what I'm trying to do is try to be more consistent with my content. Got that awesome project I can't wait for 2023 summer. I'll announce what it is probably spring. Just because it's so far away, it doesn't really pay to announce it right now. I'm trying to do, at least for the next few months, until maybe I come up with more content ideas, I'll bring you guys some unboxings. Everybody likes a good unboxing. So we'll do unboxings of new aircraft, other aircraft from my collection, two that I've had for years and years and years. But yeah, we'll try to do about maybe one or two of those a week. Probably one, but unless there's just a lot of ideas I got that I'll pump out too. But maybe just want to keep it consistent with you guys. And yeah, welcome back. I'm so excited to bring out that project next summer. I wanted to do it this summer, but it doesn't make sense to do it this summer or this year for reasons I'm not going to get into. But next summer we'll have that out. It's going to be one of the coolest airports you've ever seen. It's going to be fantastic. I like to do everything super realistic, down to the numbering of gates and the look of the tarmac and all that. And it's going to be cool. Let's just leave it at that. It's going to be really neat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. And take care. I'll see you in the next video.